Hi everybody, Stefan here from Alittleolder channel, and today I want to show you a 24-hour Ukrainian ration, and the new one at that. Hi, before I start my usual rambling, I forgot to mention, and I don't mention it in the video, that this is a really new ration. The Ukraine started in 2018 making this new ration, so that's quite interesting to have an early look on this very new ration. And now let's go to the regular video. Hi everybody, welcome to this video. First, sorry that I didn't film for the last couple of days, but I'm pretty sick at the moment and it just wasn't possible. So I hope we can get through this. This is a Ukrainian ration number 2, I think, because we have a 2 here. And the only thing I can see on the outside, it was packed on the 26th of July of 2018, so it's brand new, but it's already best before April 1st 2019, so they have an incredibly short shelf life, and the total packing weight is 2.6 kilos, so that would be over 5 pounds, but I don't know exactly. I'll put it on the screen somewhere. So let's open this and find out what it's all about. I've known as much. There are 3 smaller packages inside. And also a list of items, so I'll maybe have to use this if I'm unable to translate something, so we'll keep this nearby. And here we have a flameless ration heater with a bunch of bags. Wow, let's check that out. It comes with 4 bags, and from what I heard, those are incredibly strong. Since this is the first video, we are gonna unpack everything. Okay, we'll do this in the order of the meals. So we'll start with breakfast, which is this. Okay, why am I not surprised? We have some porridge, buckwheat with beef, so basically kasha. Here we have just a regular, there is a little spoon actually, and a tissue. Here we have a wet napkin. Here we have some dried apricots, some chocolate that's not really branded. Okay, this says coffee instant, so I'm pretty sure that's instant coffee. Here we have some dental gum. Here we have some crackers. Yeah, I just wanted to make sure the final one is sugar. So that's what's for breakfast, but we will not eat this today. I'll pack this away for part 2. Today we'll either have dinner or lunch. Okay, the other 2 both say dinner, and from the packing weight, this one is heavier, so I guess this one is the one for noon, or I don't know, maybe people in the Ukraine eat more in the evening like the Italians do. First, this is some soup, but what kind? Okay, this is a pea soup. Then we have a second main. Beans with vegetable and meat. That sounds awesome. Then we have again our napkin and spoon, only here we have a bigger spoon. some sugar. Okay, this is called newspapers in flour. I'm not sure what this is. Or no, these are the ones that are translated with newspapers, which are crackers. And what that is, I really can't tell from the feel, and it doesn't say anything valuable here. So we'll see that when we eat lunch, which I suppose this is. We also have again some dental gum. Here we have some vitamin apple. This feels like apple jelly, and a moisture napkin. And to drink, the only thing we get is quality tea or quality. Haha, that's a nice pun. Okay, and this is some salt or pepper. So much for the lunch portion. Okay, and now let's check out our final one, which is what I will use as dinner. Okay, we have two big things of food here. Okay, that's a porridge pearl with pork. I can't remember ever having porridge with pork so far. And here we have a meat pork stew. Not sure exactly what that is, but we'll find out. Again, we have one of those is called newspapers in wheat and one is called crackers. So we'll find out when I do them. Then we have a moisture napkin, some instant coffee, some quality, some sugar. Oh, here we have some honey. That's nice. And again, a dental gum. This is what they call a dinner set or dining set. This piece of crab spoon and some napkin. And of course some sugar. Not one beverage to be found. I just recently did on my German channel I did a ration and from the Russians a FSB ration, and they didn't have any beverages either. Okay, we are through everything now, and I'll get the tray out and we'll get ready to make the first one ready. Okay, I decided upon the last one we used. So we are gonna have meat pork stew and porridge pearl in pork. So we have 4 of these heating pads. So I'd say we try to make this with one and put it in the middle. It's not exactly how they described it, but I've used pads for a while, so well, let's see if we can put this in the middle here. And then yep. So far this thing is doing nothing. Ah, now I can hear. Yeah, now it's waking up. Yeah, it's pretty loud now, so we'll see if it works as intended. As for us, we'll check out the rest now. Okay, then let's first put the tea, which is just a tea bag, which is black tea according to the guide. And here our instant coffee. Yes, I will try it. For those who watch for a longer time now will know that that is something special. So this is instant coffee. But of course there is no creamer, which for me isn't fun, as I'm not a coffee drinker, so I'm already not too happy about this, but without cream it's even worse. But of course let's get some sugar in, both, less so in the tea. Okay, I don't see well enough to see if anything comes out, but felt like, is there anything? I don't know. Well, yeah, there's less in now. But I wanna open this and see what are those newspapers, or which one are what they translated as newspapers. Oh, these are just some light crackers that normally you'd eat with milk. Oh, not these, they are of the salty side. They really don't have a lot of coordination, it seems. This was made in April and the whole thing was packed in late June. And usually you'd write the end date. Well, like I said, they don't taste like a lot. A bit salty maybe, but these might be better off in some milk. But I don't have the greatest teeth. Well, I don't have a lot anymore. I have dentures after bone deficiency, but those aren't too easy to eat for me. Otherwise, I might enjoy them. Now let's check out the actual crackers. These look to me like wheat newspapers, which is what they might describe them. This is an interesting experience. After you expect something hard or crunchy, these ones are almost soft. So let's put some of the honey we got here. And let's try our honey. This looks really fresh. Those things are really interesting. They are not, like I said, they are not crackers. They are kind of soft, but not soft enough to be anything other than crackers. And they are not specific salty or sweet, but they lend themselves very well to the honey. And the honey was great, by the way, really fresh. And man, they took so much blood. I look like a drug addict this week. Once she had to pick me 3 times until she was able to draw blood. They said my veins are not too great. Okay, let's try the tea first, because I'm less afraid of that. Let's check it out. Okay, that's great black tea, but it's hot enough that I know I still need to wait a bit with the coffee. So we'll be back here in 3 minutes and eat our stuff and drink the coffee. Okay, in the meantime I only took this out of the heater. Now I'll clean it, and this is our pork stew. They are pretty, this is a real, you can see that this is a new 2018 designed ration, because they have the tear notch to the side, although it doesn't tear as well as it should. Oh no, this is actually the porridge, sorry. It felt too mushy for me to consider it the porridge. So let's keep the rest in there for a second. Here we have big pieces of pork. So let's check it out. It's weird, the porridge gives you a bit the taste of processed meat, but if you eat the meat it tastes okay, not processed at all. Well, not a lot, so to check that, we just take a spoonful of porridge without any meat Okay, yeah, that has pretty much the usual taste you get, although it is really good. I have to say that it is so nicely, because they often are way too dry when you get them heated up, and this is just fantastically good. And then you have really big pieces of pork in there, and like I said, they don't feel processed at all. Check this out, you have big pork pieces in here and they are fantastic. But I'll rip myself away for a second to check out the second meal, which, yes indeed, that should be our meat and vegetables stew. This opened up no problem, and we have an actual stew here. This is nice. Again, I see some nice unprocessed pork, and here we have the vegetable part, which is just a bunch of I wish I had more information, but all the fine print it couldn't translate. But this is really great too, although it didn't heat as great as the rest. The rest I can each heat with its own element, but I needed for one to be able to heat two things, otherwise it wouldn't have worked out. But this is a great meal on its own. It's already a lot to eat at any time of day, but this is fantastic. I mean, it might have been smart to move the pork around so that you get one meal which is half pork and half beef, and the same at night, and not have one with beef, but you can mix it if you want. I don't know how many different kinds they have. Mine has a number 2 on it, so I think it is the second one. Usually they don't have a lot of variety, but these rations are really great so far. And finally we have to taste the coffee. I have to clean the spoon. Okay. Okay, this gets the certificate bearable, so I can actually drink it, even though I hate coffee more than anything else. This was a great meal. I had 2 fantastic pieces of food. This is a small portion, perfect addition to this kasha or porridge. Only problem, only tea and coffee, and at some other meals you only have coffee, and then on another you only have tea. I would like to have seen some cold beverages, but we see how we fare with part 2. I hope you check back and watch it. I hope you enjoyed this video. If you liked it, please give it a thumbs up. That usually helps the video to be seen more. And if you haven't subscribed already, please do so that you will be notified of new videos and will know when I upload something. I also do knife reviews and other gadgets, and of course the regular MRE reviews. Thanks for watching. If you have any questions or suggestions, please leave a comment. Have a great day. Bye bye.